Hello, what's up? So, last episode I gave an updated house tour, and I went to the Nether, which was lots of fun. I got a bunch of netherite. So for this episode, you can see there is a new structure behind me, and that is my creeper farm. Because I'm digging the hole, right? And I found that TNT was pretty effective at first. When I was filming this, I filmed this in July. Right now it's mid-September, but I started using TNT to dig. Now I find that the beacon and just digging in a square is a lot better. But that's besides the point. I made a creeper farm, and this will be helpful when I have an elytra anyways one day. So I decided to make a creeper farm. This is what it looks like right now. I might modify it in the future, but I filmed the process and gave basically little updates as I went along, so this is what it looks like from the front, and you will see how I did it. I'm going to be using a combination of Shulkercraft and Waddles' design. Like, I like Shulkercraft's design better, but like overall with like the square, I don't like Waddles' weird circle that he's got going. But I like Waddles' redstone a little bit better. I think it looks, I don't know, it just works better. So, yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be digging it down into the mountain. This is just a rough layout. It's not going to extend up to here. It's actually going to stop around here-ish. So I'm going to have to flatten that out. So I'm going to build... oh yeah, and part of Shulkercraft's thing that I liked is that to make it like only creepers, you put columns down, and so I've decided to put quartz pillars. He uses glass, but that's a lot, and I don't feel like using glass. But here, and then what I liked about Waddles is that instead of using soul sand, he used magma blocks. So I'm gonna do that. I've gotten a bunch of nether quartz because I've decided that I want to do kind of an Art Deco style, but that's just decorative for the outside. And another thing that I want to do is that when I go to 1.18, I'd like to put in some tinted glass so that we can actually watch the creepers. I think that'd be very, very cool. So yeah, I just wanted to show this here. My first step is I'm going to level it off and then dig down. Okie dokie, so I have cleared the top. Oh, the sun's going down. Okay, well, anyways, I've cleared the top here, and I've gone down a couple of layers. Here's how it's gonna work. So there's this dispenser that's gonna have water in it. It's basically gonna push the creepers out. And this is like, this is like the border of where the actual layer goes, but it's going to, I'm gonna make it extend further so that the creepers can actually fall off the sides. But basically, like, if you put water, hold on, put water right here, it goes right up to the edges. Like, I can, okay, there's a stair there, but I can break this off. That doesn't go there. So basically what happens is that there's creepers that like spawn on the different layers, get pushed down and off down to the thingy. And then in the Shulkercraft video, like, it has this pattern that it has. I'm not entirely sure, but it has this like pattern that I'm gonna do with the columns that basically reduces the what is it, like the spawny things, like the area so spiders can't spawn, and the water still gets around it, so it's not a big problem. But anyways, so this is what it could potentially look like in terms of depth. Like, this would be the bottom layer, and so that means that I would have to dig a little further down for the redstone. Also, these would go where the column is right now. They don't go here, they go where the column is, but I just put them there as a placeholder. But anyways, so this is what I have so far. Here we have the pattern. I've decided to use the smooth stone. I think it looks good, and white stained glass. So here's kind of the outside pattern. You have 6 blocks of stone, or any kind of spawnable block. I fucking hope that this smooth stone is spawnable, or else I'm gonna lose my mind. But anyways, and then you have glass. here, here, and then you have 2 glass, and then, so it kind of has this cool swirly shape. And then I'm gonna fill this in. We're gonna do that right now. And oh, and there's supposed to be glass here where the stairs are. I'm gonna move the stairs 1 thing back. So this is what Shulkercraft does differently than Waddles, is he puts these like pillars down. And I'm gonna put, well, he puts, well, in the video Shulkercraft uses glass, but I don't feel like making a bajillion glass pillars, and in the end they serve the same purpose. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use these quartz pillars. I think they'd look cool to have, to be all going up, plus like being able to see it I think would be interesting. So the pattern here is, and I drew a drawing, so you have the glass and the glass here. So here you go 1, 2, and you put a pillar there, and that's gonna, these are gonna all go up. And then you have 1 down here. Okay, and then you have 2 and 2, and you put it here. And then I'll put like the water, and then we can see how it works. So that's the pattern. See how it goes through. See that's supposed to go there. So creeper will spawn in here. So there's not enough space for a spider. If I did this correctly, there should not be, and I'll double check it, but there should not be enough space for a spider to spawn. So, you know, like there would be enough space here, but there's a glass block, which is a non-spawnable block. Now I think that you could potentially put glass here, but I don't have the motivation to test that out. A creeper would spawn anywhere here, and then just, you know, be pushed down. And that would, you know, the creeper would eventually make its way down to the level below it, and below there you would have the like the kill area thing. I'm gonna finish all the layers, and then after that I'm actually gonna dig out further, or maybe I'll do the bottom. I don't know. I'll keep you updated though. I've put these all up. I've actually kind of created for a little parkour course for myself, which turns out I'm really bad at parkour. But I go up here, and well, I mean, at this point I'm at the last layer, so I should probably be putting these down too. But this is going to help me with the layers, and also I get to save on quartz, and I don't have to make as many pillar blocks. So then I jump there, and I go 1, 2, and up, and ow. That should be right. And now I just need 4 more. Okay, so that should be everything. Now I just need to fill in like the parts that need to be glass and the parts that need to be the layers, and then it should be good to be starting to the next step. And the next step is going to be a huge pain in the ass. I have to put trapdoors under every layer, because if it's too tall, then it'll spawn creepers and skeletons. But I already have a skeleton farm. I do not need another skeleton farm. I just want this to be purely creepers. I'm in spectator mode. I duplicated this world. This is not my actual world. This is a duplicate. And I've decided that I want to go, I'm in spectator, and I want to go check out the spawn rates. And I'm going to put the little chart here, but basically the reason why, if you don't know this, when people in tutorials, like say build 128 blocks up or something around that range, it's because outside of 128 blocks, mobs despawn. So like, for example, if you're in like a bastion, you piss off all the piglins. If you go out 128 blocks and then come back, you'll like despawn them, for example. We're at Y77, so 128 blocks goes down to negative 50-ish, which is gonna bring us down to like below bedrock. I'm gonna have to go down here and like light up all of these cave systems just to make sure that I don't have like any spawns down there that are going to affect these spawn rates. And then I also have to light up all of this area so that nothing, see there's things spawning here. So as long as nothing's spawning here, then it'll be fine. So yeah, this is the thing that I have so far. I'm gonna have to dig this out. See, I've created all the layers that I want. They're all done. Down here, this is where the redstone is gonna be. And I need to dig all of this out. Now I'm going with Shulker Craft's design. I like that better. Where it's just a big square instead of a weird circle thing. So this whole big square is just gonna be enough. Down here there's the magma blocks, but this is Waddles' collection system. So I'm combining a few things here and there that I prefer. I have lit up the entire cave system, or at least I hope I did. Probably went a little overkill. Like, I'm sure that the light levels are fine, but this is pretty much all done. The next part would be to dig this all out. So it has to be from here has to be 2 out. And then I have to dig out the square. Here I decided that this is what I want it to, how big I want it to be. I'm a little concerned that that 1 block might not be enough, but I think it'll be okay. What I'm gonna do first is I'm just going to fill this straight down, all the way down to the bottom of the thing with this sandstone. When I was looking up pictures of Art Deco online, sandstone and quartz seem to be a pretty good combination, and that kind of falls in line with the styles, so that's what I'm going to use. Here is what it looks like from the outside. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Very epic gamer moment. We're going to do the redstone now. I don't know how redstone works. Math makes me cry. Okay, I figured it out. So I have to break a piece of redstone, and let's put that there. And I start it. Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, let me just, boom. Okay, and then like that, and then, okay, sweet. Okay, it works, it works. Wait, and if I put that there? Oh my god. It fucking worked, holy shit. Okay, so this is the redstone clock that's running. And then you put the torch here, and every time it goes, it's going to activate this dispenser. When, say, that dispenser shoots the water up, that observer is gonna detect the signal, and it's gonna, there's an observer there, right? And then there's another dispenser there, and then that one's gonna shoot up water, and then that observer is going to feel it, and it's gonna just go up the chain. Okay, so this is basically done. I've put all of the trapdoors on, and honestly, it was super helpful that I had the jungle, just because I was able to, with the jungle, I cut down a ton of oak trees. And so I ended up with just like a ton of these like oak, just logs, so I could make trapdoors, and that was super handy dandy. But anyways, here's the, yeah, that's done. So while it's still light out, I want to very quickly turn this on. Did you hear that? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, it worked. Look at all of that water flowing. Okay, it's a bit wonky in terms of timing, it seems. Like, it's not going a full up and then down, and let's see. Yeah, it's a little weird, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I've made peace with that. So I just went to the Nether to get more quartz, And I went to my netherite mine because I just did not want to be on the lookout for ghasts. I hate ghasts. And they harass me. So I decided to just go down there. Thankfully, well, not thankfully, I guess just, luckily, I don't know. Side product of it being from that is that I got a fuckload of ancient debris, which was epic. Absolutely epic. And what I've decided is I want to improve my butt guard. I want to give myself netherite pants, and I want a netherite pick. Oh, hell yeah. I'm almost full netherite. I really like the diamond helmet. I don't like the netherite helmet. Unpopular opinion. Although I do like the netherite just because I look kind of goth. Boom. This is slabs. This is going to be slabs coming soon. It's going to look more like this side. This side is, as you can see, slabs. These are slabs. These are slabs. That's just to, these are slabs just to prevent spawning. So I don't know. There's something that just looks off about the front and I don't know what it is. This is going to be epic. So I'm going to put some like stair blocks here and here. Stairs, there's gonna be a bunch of stair blocks, and then, but this big hole here, I'm actually, when I upgrade to 1.18, I am going to put tinted glass here, so that you can see the creepers, and see whatever the fuck's going on. There's something very wrong with my redstone, I don't know what it is, but it kind of works. Another thing is that the rates were really bad, so I went back into the spectator. I duplicated the world again, and then I put it in spectator mode. And then I looked, and it turns out there was another cave that was kind of close by, so I did that, and that kind of helped. It's not very good. I'm really not sure where to AFK, like if I should be AFKing on top of it or down here. Wow, look, we got one. Oh, and I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do with that side. I need to figure out what to do with that side and the other side. But I know what the front and the back are gonna look like. I've done a lot of lighting up of the area. As you can see, there's a fuckload of torches everywhere. But anyways, this is what the front looks like. And yeah, there's slabs on top, so nothing's gonna spawn on top. Okay, the side here, I'd like to put like tinted glass windows down them. Just because I think that might look cool. I had a creeper spawn on one of the, one of these, so that was not good. Like, it was like up there, I think, on the top one there. Not good at all. But anyways, that's what the back looks like, and I'm really happy with the back. Down here, I have created my first bubble column, which is really nice because this is actually probably one of the best spots for spawns, is what I've noticed, is I'll just cover this up with dirt. This like I'll just create a little cubby for myself, just boop boop, and then sit AFK here. And it works really well. But anyways, so going down here, I've covered up the hole that was going, originally went out that way. If you remember, there was a thing that way, but I found it annoying to run back and forth, so I just dug a hole here. And this is what I have so far. It's not great, but I mean, it's not horrible for just five layers. Like, if I had more layers, it'd be even better. And so maybe I'll build a more sophisticated one in like the ocean or something. I don't know. And honestly, I think that's good enough for the creeper thing for now. I think I would consider this pretty much done. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the side, but I think I can figure that out another time. So yeah, I think that's it for this episode. Bye!